Welcome to a big review of the Manchester derby. As we can see behind our heads, the ending of an incredible game. Manchester United 2, Manchester City 1. What I'm witnessing now is Rashford and Bruno walking down the tunnel, giving the Stretford end a big applause. It's instant reaction to this game. RH is with us, and so is Anne, the City fan that people are loving in our chats because of how level-headed you are. But we'll start off with a little quote that I want to read off by Manchester United boss Erik ten Hag. And this is what he said at the start of the season. I admire them both, Man City and Liverpool. They play fantastic football, but eras come to an end. RH, what do you think about that game we just saw?
Mate, what a game. What a game. This, you know, the emotion that's going into it. We're scratching our heads wondering what's going to go on, you know, when they 1-0 up. 2 goals, 2 minutes, big moments, big players. Honestly, absolutely fantastic. And the Reds are bouncing. We're bouncing in here. You know, so like Ant's been a top sport, but we apologise, but we can't hold our emotions in. It's been unbelievable. 2-1 win, Manchester's red. You
have to say, and it was such an interesting and intriguing second half. How did you see the game play out?
I mean, I thought you should have been ahead in that first half. You definitely had the best chances. I don't know how you didn't snatch the lead. Towards the end of that first half, we came into ourselves. We started the second half in that same way. Something changed when we brought Grealish on, and obviously within a few minutes we get that goal. But then I'm not really sure what happened. I think, you know, you were both doom and gloom at that point. You thought that was it. Yeah. I couldn't see a way back for you then. Although the one thing was, because we carried on playing that same way, we were still leaving the gaps at the back. Yeah. And that's what you exploited for both goals. And I think I don't know if it's in Pep's vocabulary at all to have that and just shut the game down. Maybe had they done that and stopped going for that second goal, maybe that would have made the difference.
There will be a lot of fallout from the second goal for Manchester United, and it was interesting to watch.
First goal, was it?
Was it the first goal?
Second goal.
No, the second goal was the Garnacho cross.
Oh yes, it was.
The first goal, the equalizer, will get a lot of chat, and we saw when the full-time whistle went, the people going up to the referee, visibly argue with him, looking frustrated. The rules sort of suggest that goal shouldn't have stood. RH, when you're watching it, and you can say this as well at home, get into the comments now. What is your take on that first goal?
Well, when the goal went in, obviously on the stream, I said straight away, didn't I, about you know, if he's encroaching play and he's in the way of obviously the defender, then it's a no goal. And having looked at it, I think we are very lucky for it to be given a goal. But as Manchester United fans, we're not bothered. We'll take it. But if you're a Man City fan like Ant is and like the Man City fans, I would be hugely disappointed with that decision, and I was surprised about it. But listen, great finish from Bruno, but for me, it probably was. I would be very angry if the decision went that way for us.
And that is a frustrating goal to concede. What's your judgment on if the referee got it right? It seemed to happen quite quickly. No VAR checks, especially on the replays for us.
And the thing was as well, even before he celebrated, Bruno ran straight to the linesman. So it's like he knew there was an issue with it as well. And I think, I mean, this is where the offside thing becomes complicated, you know. And as you point out, RH, you know, Akanji's changed his run so that Rashford is offside. Yep. You know, so that's some great, clever defending there. Yeah. But then Rashford hasn't touched it. And so then the thing, it comes to this whole thing, is he interfering with play or whatever? But
I think, I think that's what a lot of the comments are saying here, that they're interfering with play, maybe because he was so far away from the actual goalkeeper himself, they were still outside the box. Because he doesn't touch it, maybe.
But he's that close to the ball. He's like literally, it's like a good dribbler will have the ball that close without necessarily touching it as well.
The thing is as well, encroaching with play or interfering with play, that Rashford's just being there might encroach him from moving a certain way, but listen, we'll take it all day.
We'll take it. People in the comments saying my voice is gone. That's Tats G. Let's get for Devon Hope says Rashi. A lot of people explaining why the goal should stand. We love that. Keep your comments coming in. If you wouldn't mind smashing that like button, it would be so good. Instant reaction from two footballers, Bruno Fernandes and Rashford. Bruno says this to BT. I said it before the game, we look like a team. Now you can see a proper team that works for each other. Rashford goes on to say, the options we have got off the bench, they are players like Garnacho, young, hungry, and full of talent. And Rashford also says, I got a little knock, but in games like this, you have to push through. Fucking hell. Scoring the goal at the end and winning means winning is winning. There was moments where Rashford went down in that first half. You think, fuck, how do we get out of this?
And that's it. You know, just before half time, he's holding his groin, and you're thinking, well, again, we're saying it on the stream. You know, where's the creativity going to come from? You know, you bring Anthony on, and he come on, and he was like, oh, it's like a little boy playing in the men's game, because you're thinking he's not producing. And then literally out of nowhere, the 2 goals. Was it 2 goals in 2 minutes, or
it
just
was
a short space of time?
Definitely not over 5-6 minutes.
It sort of smash and grab. And you know, if you're talking about the whole game, I think the midfield, Fred, Casemiro, for me, I thought it was absolutely fantastic. I really do.
Fred properly shut out De Bruyne.
Really good. Like Fred's energy and Casemiro's composure on the ball, really good. Great decision making. Honestly, really, really good in there. And I think at times we played some great passages of play, but there was times there when we was 1-0 down. Yeah. Are we really going to have the quality? Are we really going to get back in this game? We was deflated on it. We was thinking, where's it going to come from?
The energy just fell out of the room.
But then one goal, like I said to you straight away, it just shifts, and two unbelievable for Manchester
Unbelievable.
United.
Can I read out some super chats from everyone? Barry White, I don't know if it's the Barry White, says, letter of the law, didn't touch the ball, doesn't impede anybody. Bruno didn't go straight to the linesman. Slap it up, you arcade.
Jesus.
Tim Sim says, oi, where's Erling Haaland? Manchester is red. You got to respond to that. And Haaland had a quiet game.
He's on the back of my head there.
And this one from my road trip, it says, Eric Ten Hag got the lineup and subs perfect. Fred, man of the match for me. He really was good. Thrown in that side, and big reason why they weren't effective in the middle.
It is, for me, that is and I'm not just saying this because I value my team, but that's a statement victory for United today. That really is. And I think it's the fact that you haven't played that brilliantly through the game, and you've managed to get the smash and grab. Whatever way you've done it, the whole thing, if you can play badly and get the 100%.
Result. And especially in derbies as well, like, you need to take them, you know.
We need to smash that like button, please. 1,000 likes would be wonderful.
Yeah,
Let's
amazing.
get that like button up. So many of you watching, so thankful to be here. You're thinking to yourself, oh, where's the other ones? You know, you want your Jays, your Joes, your Housens, your McCullers. Their opinions come in on this channel.
These are the dream team. This is a dream team. Come on.
Joe had a day off. He's at Old Trafford. And do you know what? I feel like he's a lucky charm. Whenever he goes to Old Trafford, he picks up a win. We'll hear about him, his comments soon. Housen will be on the channel. So will Andy Tate. But we've got to get your thoughts in, your super chats, and please smash the like button.
What were they saying about Haaland and De Bruyne that you wouldn't say before?
Oh, they just said, where are they? A lot of people saying, where are they? And I didn't want to jinx it. Ross Murphy, 28 months he's been a member for. Absolute legend who's always in the super chat. Incredible turnaround coming back from the 6-3 loss to the Etihad. Incredible how he turned it around. Rashford is red. Man United is red. Come on, United. Rashford, I mean, how many goals is it now? 9 games on Old Trafford on the bounce. He's form of his life.
Really
Plus
good.
3 goals in the World Cup as well. He's on rich good,
Very good today. You know, at the start of the game, I'm saying, no, you need to be your left foot. You need to make better decisions and stuff like that. But listen, it happens in games. I just wanted to see him a little bit more clinical, but his work rate today, the way he works, fantastic, and he got his goal that he deserved towards the end. Really good. Great scenes.
The PGMOL, Premier League match officials, confirmed correct call on Bruno Fernandes' goal. Okay. We'll all have different opinions.
I mean, the thing is, I wish they would give a bit more than that rather than just go a right call. It would be nice to say, and then everybody understands and go, great, okay, we can go with it. I
tell you what, we talk about Haaland just then, Luke Shaw.
The best thing about Luke Shaw is we didn't mention him all game.
Silently went about his job. Really good.
Edward Bamba says Arsenal next. Fucking hell.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'd appreciate you getting a win over Arsenal, please.
Is that away? Away from home?
I think
we played them at home, haven't we?
Oh, of course we did. We beat them 3-1. Jordan Rant says, watched in a pub in Stockport, full of Reds, no clue where this Stockport as City fans meme come from. The whole of Great Manchester is red. Keep your super chats coming in, and could you please get us up to 1,000 likes? 5.6 thousand of you watching, you beautiful fuckers. Get us to 1,000 likes. We've got this. We look forward. Let's analyse both our futures. Man City quickly. What do you do now? 2 games on the bounce, a loss. You got Tottenham, Wolves. You got Arsenal soon. What do you think Pep can react to that?
Oh, absolutely. But this is the worst week we've had in years, which it says a lot for how good it's been for City fans for a long time. I think those Arsenal games are going to be crucial. As I say, we've got them like 3 times in a month, once in the Cup, or twice in the league. That's a bad result for our league chances today, but 2 wins against them in the league would change that completely. But that's a big ask to have. Just again, something just doesn't seem to be right, to be clicking. Looking at that goal again.
That is, it's so interesting that it's been looked and Rashford doesn't touch the ball at all.
He does very well not to.
This is a change in rules. This is a fucking Casemiro, by the way. What a ball. We're looking to see if Rashford touches this ball at all.
He does very well not to.
He does so well.
Look at his feet there. Boom, boom.
But then
does Rashford understand what he's doing? He knows. He must know the laws inside out.
He's shielding the ball. He's shielding the ball.
It's difficult for you, Ant, because if that's me and City score a goal like that, and same with you, Joe, or everyone in this room, you're fuming. He's in the way. He's this, is that. I don't know how he doesn't touch the ball.
I don't know how he doesn't touch it. Can we have a little look at the league table as it stands right now, Ethan James? We need to analyse this because it can turn and change.
You're a point behind us now, I think.
Oh my fucking God.
Point behind us.
Same games. Same games as Newcastle.
Games, exactly same games.
Fucking hell.
Mate. Title race. We're in the title race.
Right, so as it stands, let's look at the top 5 because it's looking really tasty now. Spurs in 33, Newcastle 35. We move 3 points clear of them. And then City in second place.
Arsenal going to play later, though, so they could expand it.
Is that later tonight or is that tomorrow? Arsenal's
I don't
game.
care anymore.
Another super chat from Jason K. City had all the possession but did nothing with it. United unlucky not to win that game 4-1. We had all the chances in the first half and won the second. Watching from Disney World.
Nice.
Which one?
Yeah,
is that Florida.
It could be, but then at the same time, what does that say about Disney World? Because it's not cheap to be in there.
The biggest game.
Unless
what does it say about
unless
Disney
they're potentially the new owners, Disney coming and buy you.
Listen, if you are buzzing that Manchester United have won, you got to smash that like button. 6.3 thousand of you, lovely Reds, watching. We're watching the reaction on the screen of all the players going mental, all the ex-pros. Let's mention Garnacho. Came on. Did he change the game? I'd say that to you, RH, that he looks so lively. What do you think?
No, definitely. I reckon he come on. He was on the front foot. I think it was difficult being against Walker because he couldn't just, knock it and run. He's very quick, Walker. I think he had to, work him out and change his game a little bit. He had to come inside and stuff like that. In the time of the goal, we was like, lay it off to Fred. Great turn, great cross, great goal. Honestly, mate, he's a young kid. He's coming to the side. He's been a breath of fresh air. So raw, he just wants to express himself. I hope it's just not where, we have these players and then it's coached out of him. They get to certain areas and they pass it back. I just hope he keeps that element of, freedom and express himself because he's a top talent.
Could City have done anything different if you were to replay that second half? I mean, obviously the goal is the goal.
I think the thing was, I said it before, and it's not a real Pep Guardiola thing to do, but I think had they shut up shop a little bit, and kept the possession, passing it around, almost like the 90s Italian style. Yeah, shut the game out. That would have been it. But what happened was, especially with that first goal, we were pushing forward. Nobody at the back. And I think it was a 3-on-2 situation that led to it ultimately. So yes, they could. Will Pep change? Probably not.
Probably not. It's just a little one of those moments where you think this is a big statement. What we were saying before, and RH, is that these derby days have often been for pride wins and pride victory to say, because we've not often been fighting or in a battle. This means more, this win.
No, definitely. I think, you have to see the emotion of us in the studio and the fans in the ground, the players, the togetherness, the staff, all the staff are on the pitch, hugging each other, and just a real togetherness in the club at the moment. I think it's fantastic. And listen, derbies are derbies. Everyone wants to bragging rights. And over the past couple of years, City have destroyed us really. I know a few results our way at the Etihad or whatever, but the gulf in class has been a large amount. But today, again, City. I think City kept the ball really well. City always keep the ball and keep possession. I think at times we did do that quite well, but overall it's a smash and grab for me. I would take it all day.
Some super chats that I need to get to. Watching from Oz, this is Marcus Wilkins. Watching from Oz, loved how we played. Was so hyped to see that goal go in. How do you fellas think we played? I know it was a bit rough at times, but overall I think we played really well. Do you want to add to that?
I think it was scrappy from United.
Yeah. No, definitely. I think at times it was scrappy and stuff like that. But in particular the first half, I thought yous were strong and dictating the game. But I think at times, in particular the midfield, we did pop it 1 and 2 touch, and there was great patterns of play. I can't praise Fred and Casemiro enough. I thought they was absolutely fantastic today. I really did.
I think the main difference for me from the last derby was you didn't lie down. You just and I think even at the end when Martial came and scored that goal, nobody was bothered. Whereas when you were scrapping, you weren't just scrapping, you were scrapping. You were in
definitely. That. And it's like that there. We're talking. I know I keep mentioning it. We're talking about being 1-0 down. We're saying 1-0 down, and I again openly I'm saying it. Where's this coming from? Where's the creativity coming from? Honestly, them moments, them 2 goals went in. Honestly, absolutely fantastic. And football, what unbelievable.
Yeah. And also Rashford, do you think he'll get that new contract now?
I think so. You're going to have to do it, or you're going to have to give him that contract and give him what he wants. He's an incredible player, definitely, and he's doing some incredible stuff. This is from Jay Motti. Best birthday ever. With
Thanks,
lots
Jay.
of
Happy birthday, Jay.
And already in moments, in 4 minutes, over 1,200 likes on that tweet. We've had so many responses on our videos. I want to thank you so much for watching. Just a couple of super chats before we end this because I need the toilet. Jacob Shaz says, most fun I've had as a United fan in my adult life. I'm 24 and I've been watching every game since I was 9. Get in, is 21 coming?
Class.
Finally, final question. How does the title race go from here, Anne?
You know what? It all depends on what happens with Arsenal today and this month. This month is going to be crucial because if United beat them, if City beat them, it's a 3-way tie for the league, which we haven't seen for years at this point in the season. So it's in Arsenal's hands. It's completely in Arsenal's hands how they do it now,
All right.
No, I reckon after today, and I'm having a laugh saying we're in a title race, like Ant said, this month, if we go to Arsenal, get a result at Arsenal, results follow, and elsewhere, the City results and stuff, you're in with a right shot, and we haven't seen a free horse race in a long time. And I think the manager deserves a lot of credit. Ten Hag does deserve a lot of credit as well. We know we spoke about it at the start of the game, but he's brought this culture and this togetherness, and I think today just shows. Ant's got his cup, and he's got his top on as well. Paddock merch, get it sorted. He's got it. Yeah, but I think he deserves a lot of credit. He's going about his business really well, and the players have really bought into it. And you've seen it today, the fighting spirit today. And again, Manchester's red, and the lads deserved it. They worked hard.
Gerard Murphy, sorry if I missed your super chat there. I think it was something like, I lost it because I've not got the actual official finger. I think it was something like talking about beating Arsenal, beating City, and beating Tottenham. We can go on and win the league, which is class. Who knows what's going on? Listen, here's some shout outs for you. If you loved this stream, we thank you so much. Yeah. And what do you want to plug, mate? What do you want to tell 5.6 thousand people?
Check out the podcast Wrestling with the Champ. We've got a new live show. We're taking to the Leicester Comedy Festival and possibly the Manchester Fringe as well, so look out for that later in the year.
Nice. Love that. RH.
Nice for me. Up the RH, guys.
Up the RH.
Just for me, Instagram at RH_elite coaching, TikTok, all the social medias, Twitter, get it followed. Be much appreciated. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, and if you fancy it, you watch as much United content as you want today. That's on you because the derby has been brilliant. But then if you need to digest a little bit of something, tomorrow, Sloppy Joe's podcast. We release 2 a week now. One's 50 minutes, one's about half an hour. Yesterday's podcast, some people were saying, was the funniest podcast we've ever done, and we're doing it for nearly a year now. Ethan has the best slip-up in podcast history that you need to stay right to the end and watch. I'll leave this with Miguel. Miguel, I'm so proud of this team. This is a super chat, and Eric Ten Hag, because we are a different team since when he started. Why isn't anyone talking about a potential title race?
We just did.
We just did. Listen, all the fallout with the likes of Andy Tate, Howson, all coming up here on Stretford Paddock. But for now, thank you very much.
Pleasure.
Thanks for having me.
We'll see you in a bit, guys. See you later.